Oh, Graeme, a really frustrating afternoon at the end of it. You're out of the game, you were back in the game, and then did you throw it away in the end?
Well, yeah, but I'd probably say first half is why we've lost the game. 2-0 down. Nowhere near the standards of what we have seen in the first two games, especially on Tuesday night. The intensity of what we have seen them play at is why we got the result on Tuesday, and today wasn't there. We didn't win the first, second balls, which is football. They picked up far too much, and at times we made them look a good team, and they seemed to want it more, and it took probably 35 minutes before we decided to get going and we get the goal, and then we're in the team, and we spoke at half time about lifting that intensity, about the desire, being brave on the ball, and we started that. We got our goal we wanted, and at the time you think there's only us in the game. We're pushing on, we look like the team was going to go on and win the game. And then they pick one ball does us, and we spoke about it. That's the moment in the game what sort of killed us, and then you're chasing the game, and you concede. You're still in the game, but you concede a caught from a corner, free header, and that's it, game over, and then you can end up getting another one, which could have been. You've scored 3 goals away from home, and you've lost the game. It can't happen.
Yeah, and the nature of the goals will frustrate you and disappoint you
massively, because there's errors. In each one you picked areas out what we didn't do, and we've invited it on, and silly penalty we've given away, a corner, we're in control of the last one, we're in control of the ball before the breakaway and get the corner from it, and they end up scoring. So it's just the moments in the game, and that's what we've got to improve. We've spotted, lads, this is hence why me and Clark have come in, because results haven't been there and the performances haven't been good enough, and today's performance showed why.
Yeah, and plenty of fuel for you to work on in training and to get your grips and put your stamp on it.
I've said to them after we've had a bit of a go, we've said they're a very talented group. I can't deny that, but talent won't win your games. It's the non-negotiables in a game of football what wins your games, and that won't ever change. The hard work, desire, first and second balls, all that you have to do that before, and earn the right to be able to play football. And today we lacked in far too much of that moments of that game today.
You handed a few debuts out today. How would you assess their performances?
It's hard when you lose. Dan, I've seen him have far more productive games in the sense of going forward, but he'd done his job at times. I'm frustrated with the goal at the end. Obviously he wins the ball back and didn't, but yeah, it's Geordie could have got himself a goal. He looked a bit more brighter when the wide areas. DC coming, you can see he's got moments, wins a good free kick for our third goal. It's just trying to bed him in, but listen, they're in the group now, it's part of the team, and we've got to, like I said, today's performance in moments, especially the first half, we've got to be miles better than that.
The focus quickly shifts, a couple of home games now to come.
Yeah, listen, hopefully it has to be a reaction. We've seen a reaction on Tuesday night when we conceded against Scarborough after a good performance. I've seen them have the performance they need to do. Has to be back to that. Has to be back to that intensity and the belief and desire. All them areas where I spoke about we lacked today, we have to go back to.
Couple of absentees today that obviously didn't help you. Glenn Taylor, who's been missing for a few games, and Will Harris. What can you tell us about those two? Will's
ill, been poorly. We've had probably 2 or 3 missed training, maybe it's more on Thursday night with it's everywhere at the moment, the illness, and unfortunately Will wasn't fit enough to travel, and Ledger's he was off ill as well, so that's why he went on the bench today, but he struggled, and Manny was off as well. So yeah, there's been a bit going around, and then Glenn, obviously since I've come in, Glenn hasn't been able to feature with a knee injury, and we're just waiting to get results back. Well, we've had results back, it's just trying to get a process for him, and hopefully once he gets an operation, if he has to get that done, then it'll be hopefully 4 or 5 weeks, but it's when he gets it done.